So this is a kind of pulled porkish sandwich, vegan, from Vegan 100 by Gaz Oakley. I'll give you the page number in a minute. And James is having his on garlic bread. And this is just the waste from it, and I don't know what to do with that. But anyway, the pork is this. It's young green jackfruit, and that's the can that James said it looks like it's been around the world a few times, but somehow it was still, the product was fine inside. So I guess sometimes that works out. Now I'm just going to take a bite and then I will get started on that, just to let you know how it is. And James doesn't like barbecue kind of flavors, so, which is weird, because he likes it when I barbecue, but he doesn't like the barbecue, sort of traditional barbecue flavors. So anyway. It's surprisingly mild. It's not that strong. I think I'm gonna pump up the spice the next time I do it. Anyway, so this is page 105 of this book. And I'm surprised by how mild the flavor is, just because there's quite a bit of shiitake in there. Shiitake's strong flavor. But anyway, we'll see if James likes it. The book I'm going to be talking about is this one, Star Medicine, Native American Path to Emotional Healing by Wolf Moondance. And it's not a new book, it was from 1997. Page 15, as you walk in the medicine wheel, you always move clockwise, for positive energy travels in a clockwise direction. You step on 7 stones in this teaching within the spirit section of the wheel. Then as you step from impeccability to the next stone, you leave the spirit section. Now you are standing in the south gate. The totem of the south is the coyote. Its element is fire. Its color is green. Its quality is trust and innocence. Its season is summer. Its number is 4. Its time is the past. It's a place of dreams and visions and personal feelings, youth of your life, and where the plant kingdom is. 25. Smudge all things before using them or before giving them to anyone. Light a bowl full of herbs. Run the object through the smoke 4 times. Turn it over and run it through 4 more times in 4 complete circles twice. This honors the entire wheel of 7 medicines and center, which is creator. 29. The physical section of the wheel is blue in the west. Blue is also for truth. A prayer tie about love is emotional and mental, so you'd make them green and white. They would be in the emotional section, and in the physical section, or love could be seen as power and purple. If praying for something spiritual, tying prayers from the mind, soul, from the north, spirit. If black, wholeness and totality. Prayer ties cannot be used for selfish purposes or in hate. 30. Remove prayer ties on the solstices, burn them on the solstices. Building a rainbow medicine wheel. 1. Gather rocks and cleanse them. 2. Center rock blue or buffalo skull or fire pit 10 inches in diameter. 2. 7 smaller rocks, half the size of the middle one, of different colors. They can be painted different colors. They represent the song and the 7 stars. 3. 4 direction rocks should be in between the 2 sizes of the other rocks, red, green, blue, white. Red equals spirit equals east. Green equals emotion equals south. Blue equals body equals west. White equals mind equals north. 4. 7 medicine rocks for each direction. Each set is a full rainbow. Place rocks from east and move clockwise around the circle. She uses star symbols. 5. Lesson rocks, 7 for each of 4 directions, 28 total. She uses circle symbols for those. Prepare the gates, 12 poles. 8 should be 5 to 7 feet tall. 4 of them should be 3 to 5 feet. These become gates. You'll need 4 colored flags, red for east, green for south, blue for west, white for north, 4 candles, same colors, and red yarn for prayer lines. Best location for medicine wheel is an undisturbed place near water, open to sky. 34. As you place your rocks, always move forward and clockwise. When you turn around, you break the energy. Place direction stones. First east red. Step 7 feet out from the balance point between the yellow and the green song rocks in the center and place the green rock south gate. 7 feet west gate, blue. 7 feet north, stone, white. Use wheel any day and any time of the year. I drew a picture of the wheel here and what all the rocks are supposed to mean. Never move counterclockwise, always move clockwise. Clockwise, direction of positive energy. East equals spring, south equals summer, west equals fall, north equals winter. East equals morning, south equals afternoon, west equals evening, north equals night. Sit and journal what you hear and see when you're in the wheel. I made it an open face sandwich for you because I put it on the garlic toast and that's pretty huge.
Yeah, that's good.
So you just do what you can with that. And I brought you a fork just in case.
Taco.
Yeah. If you want to try it that way, you go right ahead. You'll be feeding a lot of birds, I think.
No, I think so.
73. Ceremony of the Red Rose. I'll move this here so you can get at your better.
So what's that?
That's nothing.
Well,
that's not for eating. It's the remnants from our sandwich. It was this jackfruit. It was the stringy stuff.
Oh, okay.
And so I wanted to see just how much waste there is when you use it as a... Yeah, I don't know what to do with that now, but a piece did fall on the floor and Opie said it was food, so maybe we can eat it just fine. I don't know, but not for this recipe anyway. Ceremony of the Red Rose. Honor self. You can go ahead and eat while I'm talking. Doesn't matter. Red rose equals strength. Plant in spring, the day after a full moon. We're coming up on a full moon soon, so you could go ahead and do that if you could get through the ground. There's a lot of snow on it right now.
Yeah, parts of it.
1. First part of ceremony before 10 a.m. Opening the self. Note weaknesses. List them as the thorns. What is that? That's a cat. On the rose. Things you feel most sad, angry, disconnected about. 2. Honor the ground. Smudge it. 3. Place cornmeal in the hole and plant rose. Take a pinch of tobacco to your heart and place it in the ground. Cover, but don't press the soil. Pressing is anger. And you water it in. 75. Your spirit shirt is white with 7 symbols of emotions. Strength, success, vision, beauty, healing, power, and great. The 7 lessons of clarity, poise, discipline, account, fact, sense, and complete. Visions for dance levels. Elk, turtle, hawk, dragonfly, frog, owl, snake. 76. Quiet place to smudge. Breathe in and out 4 times. Close eyes and meditate. See a path to a lush garden. See the rose bush. Place hand under rose bloom to see the symbol for the dance of the red rose. 90. Every time you face a coup, fear of death, fear of loss, or something like that, you hold a feather, or you can make a star to place on your coup. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
You've run across that word? So,
well, counting coup is like...
Oh, I guess so.
Stealing
stuff. That where that'd come from, probably, eh? So anyway,
maybe, I'm not sure.
A coup stick, it looks like a cane, only tall. So anyway, you have this great big stick. Or it looks like, actually, little Bo Peep's staff for minding her sheep. So anyway, cut a branch from a green, pliable tree, bend in shape of candy cane. Stick should be 5 to 8 feet long. Tie string or leather to hold the cane shape. Decorate stick with your favorite animal. Representation of your clan. It's appropriate to tie 4 bells for each coup you count. Circles represent joys you feel. Wrap quills of feathers in red cloth. Tie each 4 times with string and hang feathers on coup stick. Each new coup equals 4 bells or a feather. If you bring a success, that's a coup. When coup is finished, hang on wall. Or you can plant the thing in the ground. It's up to you. It's your stick. 114. Ceremony of the Evergreen brings about beauty medicine. First, acknowledge the ugly within yourself. 2. Acknowledge a sad, broken, abandoned, bitter story. 3. Build a fire and put evergreen boughs over the flame. 4. Place ugly and sad writings on the fire in boughs. 5. See colors in smoke and read them. Example, if smoke is yellow and blue, then vision and truth are needed for healing. If the colors are orange, red, and white, there is a need for strength and success in my spirituality. 6. Plant an evergreen tree. Place sage, sweetgrass, cornmeal, and tobacco in the hole with the tree. Water tree. Again, don't press down. Pressing's anger. 116. Herb bundles for blessing to put over door or beside bed. 1. Cut 4 squares of green cloth. Hold the first one in the air and draw down the blessing of beauty. This will bring beauty into your house. Think of things that make your home feel full of charm, fairness, balance. Place these thoughts in the cloth. Just thoughts. Put in sweetgrass to reduce anxiety and center. Put in juniper to remove negative energy. Put in sage for cleansing and honoring. Now, I'm going to mention, because I forgot to earlier, when they're mentioning sage in these books, they're not talking about the culinary sage that is in your pantry. They're talking about Artemisia, a sage that is a native plant that you can't, well, you wouldn't use it as sage in your pantry. It's not at all the same plant. So anyway, just to keep in mind, you'll have to look that up if you're wanting to go out and gather these things to make stuff. Anyway, you put in the sage for cleansing and honoring. Fold in the sides, bottom up and then top down. Wrap red string around it 4 times with 4 knots. Write house blessing bundle on paper and slip it under the knots. 2. Second square to make a bundle of protection for yourself. Sprinkle with cornmeal so energy fields will be positive. Place cedar in the bundle. It centers fear and anger. Sweetgrass to reduce anxiety and bring balanced energy. Wrap in same way as previous. Write protection of self bundle. 3. Beauty bundle. Put in flowers of different types. Dried rose petals, carnation daisy, etc. Put in some lavender and some sandalwood. Place juniper and cornmeal in the bundle. Place a lot of sage in there for honor. A lot of sage. Beauty is honor of the self. Beauty bundle. You wrap it the same way. 4. Bundle to overcome and balance sadness in your life. Sprinkle cornmeal to welcome spirits of the light to help guide you. Breathe deeply and think of colors. See them as stars and know you have the medicine of strength. For strength, add juniper. For success, add tobacco. Know that you have your vision, that you can see in the spirit and that the spirit world is real. Add sweetgrass and sage for vision. Breathe deeply and relax. Add pine for the standing people so that you have beauty. For healing, put cedar in the center, fear to center fear and anger. For power, put some pinyon in. I don't know what pinyon is. It's apparently James was asking me, it's something you can gather down. And where was it? Arizona or something? Something. I don't know. You'd have to look that up if you want to go gather that. Good luck. I don't know anything about it. Pinyon protects, cleanses negative energy, and welcomes light spirits. For great, place juniper in your bundle. It will move negative energy to give protection to your spirit. Bundle to overcome sadness. Place house blessing bundle over doorway. Place, they said you can just tape it up there. Whatever, however you want to put it up there, you put it over the doorway. Place protection of self bundle under bed. Place beauty bundle where you start each day in the morning. So that's where you're, I don't know, whatever. For me, I'm just sitting drinking some tea or coffee or whatever. Reading a book in one spot. Keep the overcoming sadness bundle on you. So you just carry that around with you. 133, ceremony of the moon. 25 to 100 rocks needed for that one. The healing circle's built from stones that are connected to your medicine and lesson words. The circle is placed to work on lessons you are achieving. Stand there 15 minutes each day with 7 lesson words of the South, clarity red, poise orange, discipline yellow, account green, fact blue, sense purple, complete burgundy, apply medicine words from south, strength red, success orange, vision yellow, beauty green, healing blue, purple is power, great is burgundy. Smudge circle with sage and sweetgrass, healing circle of stones brought. Connect one stone to each lesson or medicine that you understand, have learned, or apply. Place stick and ground at center. Tie red flag to stick. Mark east with stone and start there. Stand at east stone and look at flag at center. Lessons go on left-hand side in an arc to the point facing the direction stone. Medicine rocks start where the lesson rocks end. Place medicine rocks on the right side of circle. 3. List lessons within clarity in journal. 4. List medicine of strength that allowed acceptance of lesson. 5. Paint a dot on lesson rock in appropriate color for the lesson and a star on medicine rock. Place each lesson rock to the left of direction stone and each medicine rock to the right. Clockwise equals across from direction stone. Now 6. Now apply disgust to the lesson of poise, happy to the lesson of discipline, sad to the lesson of account, anger to the lesson of fact, fear to the lesson of sense, joy to the lesson of complete. Now you're going to have to look that up because she gave examples, but that's hard to explain. And she did a good job explaining what that means. So you're going to have to look that up if you care. 139. Wish stones have a white circle all the way around them. And I had one when I was a little kid. It was part of my collection of things that I would carry and put in my room. So I had it always. I don't know where it is now. But I had it, and it was, I was picturing it while I was reading this. So it's around somewhere in my house probably, because I always had the thing. I don't know when I got it. Maybe Mom picked it up. I don't know, but I always had it. Always had it with me, so it was always in my room. Apparently they are often found along the water. Sacred Holy Rock has a hole through it, and you've probably seen these rocks before. I've seen them before. I didn't know what they were. I just thought, cool rock, has a hole in it. It's a Sacred Holy Rock. You can use it to look into the spirit world. Let mind relax and see what you see. You should only have one of them. They are rare, so if you covet a bunch of them, you take someone else's stone. So cleanse the stone to have vision symbol painted on. Use salt water, fresh water, then place on a crystal, and then paint the symbol received through the vision that comes from the rock. When you carry medicine rock, you're never alone. Pale blue stones are water connections. 152. Wish upon a star. Think about what you want. Breathe in and out 7 times. Each time you breathe in, think about the wish. State the wish when breathing out. See how you're going to get it. The 7th time, look at the stars and listen for their song. Take a purple wrapped feather, 1 feather per wish, and tie to tree, knowing you have your power. List abilities that will enable you to obtain your wish. List the answers within your life. List the way you will benefit from the understanding of your wish. Bring these things forth from the feather as it sways in the breeze hanging on the tree. Understand your wish totally. Thanks to Ceremony of Stars. So you give thanks. Red, confidence, strength, nurture, illumination, beginning. Orange, success, choice, correct, responsibility, balance. Yellow, creativity, vision, sincerity. Purple, wisdom, power. Dragonfly for vision. Elk, love, medicine. Land turtle, mother. So there's all these interesting things at the back of the book here. That's what I was just talking about. So on page 186 and 187, there's some colors and some animals, different things what they mean. So, and some more colors on 185. And medicine words, strength, success, vision, beauty, healing, medicine voices. So there's some interesting things at the back of this book. And as you may have noticed, I took a lot of notes on this. This was way more interesting than I thought it would be. I looked at this and I was like, but I wanted to do, see, I grabbed a whole bunch of things, I don't know, star medicine, kind of Native American path to emotional healing. This one is, but a whole bunch of things on this subject. Because what I wanted to do is there are these things at the library called, what are they called? Family learning packs? I'm not sure what they're called. Anyway, they're big bags full of a whole bunch of stuff on one subject. So you can sit down, like if you're a parent, you could sit down with your kids and you go through this stuff together and you learn as a family, which is wonderful. I think it's a great idea. So I wanted to grab one of these things to show you. And the one that I decided, this would be most interesting, and I'd like to show everybody about this, was the medicine wheel garden one. Because it's time to be thinking about starting your garden. Why not a medicine wheel garden? Pretty cool idea, right? So I thought, yeah, that's the one I'm going to get. So I kept going back to the library day after day looking for this thing, because it says it's available. It's not there. And so first, one of the ladies at the customer service desk, she was very friendly and very helpful. She looked through the whole thing and she said, it could be that so-and-so, whatever librarian, she's giving a presentation on these things right now, so maybe she has this one. And so, anyway, so I came back the next day, nope. And then finally today, the one guy, he's like, I'm going to put it down as unavailable because it's like, it's not available right now. I keep going back for the thing. I don't know if it's ever going to come back. Honestly, our library is quite ridiculous. So, and we'll talk about that at a later date. But I am very thankful that I am able to borrow library items. And, but I mean, honestly, like every other library has one door with an emergency exit. Ours has like 50. Like, how do they possibly imagine they're going to be able to keep the place secure at all? It's not designed as a library. Whoever designed that thing to be a library really was not designing a library. They should not have been paid for designing a library, because that is not what they designed. So the building is an interesting building, and I'm sure it could be used for something else within the city.
Well,
something. I don't know what it could be used for, but
being used as a drop-in center already.
Right now, it's a drop-in center for homeless people, which that works out just fine because they've thrown out all the books, so may as well.
They need a drop-in center, but I don't think the library should serve as that function.
No.
Maybe that's just me.
No, I'm bitter right now because something that I put on hold disappeared off the hold shelf. And I went back several times. It was not there. People kept
so what
looking
in
for
the
me.
doctor, what was it?
And I waited for it. The one librarian, or I don't know, somebody that was there who worked there, I don't know if she's a librarian really, but she said to me, you were waiting for this. I checked on the computer. You were waiting for it for 2 months. And I'm like, yeah, I was waiting for quite a long time.
So that wait's going to be a little bit longer.
Yeah, well. But finally, one of the other nice people who work there, she's putting it on hold through TAL for me, which is ridiculous that they should have to put it on hold through TAL for me, because it is, it's an item that should be in our library. It should be on the hold shelf. Actually, it should be in my house right now, because I should have been able to take it out. No. Anyway,
it's on someone's shelf now. I hope you're enjoying it out there.
Yeah.
In Watcher Land or Internet Land or whatever it's called out there.
Bring it back to the library. It doesn't belong to you.
You slimy casual employee of the library.
I don't know.
We know who you are. We got a rough idea.
I don't know who they are.
We'll find you out.
Do you have some psychic abilities that you know?
I'm just going to find out who's employed
How are you going to do that?
I'll ask some questions.
Yeah.
There are some competent and honest people there.
Yeah,
they're just not in control there. But.
Anyway. So I'm pouting about that. But I'm very thankful that my public library had this book in their collection,
Mhm.
and I was able to share it with you today. So
We're
I hope
pouting
you enjoyed
about it, but also laughing about it earlier today, right?
We were laughing a lot about it today.
We were laughing. at you
We're
about it.
we've decided we're gonna do a skit
Yeah.
just for fun.
Ongoing. Like
on
a several
Pauline
days.
going to get her library item that was not there.
How much going to be
Day
the
after
first question?
day after day.
Mm-hmm. You got to have some fun when things aren't that much fun. You got to make your own fun sometimes.